So since I'm driving, the thought comes close to talk to you about signals, like traffic signals. It's funny, traffic signals, we are trained very, very strictly and clearly to show a certain response to a certain signal, right? We have learned that green means go and red means stop. Two opposite signals, red and green. It's the same with your dog. He is or should be trained to respond to a certain signal with a certain behavior, right? That's what we are after, and that's what we are working for. So let's just say that somebody did a good job and the word sit actually means butt on the ground, and the signal down means elbows and butt on the ground. So two different behaviors, two different words, just like the traffic signal. So now I hear people say sit down. Oh my God. What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be sit or down? They do mean probably sit, and they say sit down. That's like the traffic signal. The traffic light is blinking. Red, green, red, green, red, green. I want to see what's happening if I drive up to the next signal, traffic signal, and it's going red, green, red, green, red, green. We'll have a bunch of people that are going to be guessing what the best thing would be to do. And that's just insane. How can a dog be trained to those, he can't be, to those wishy-washy signals? Please, no wonder the dog doesn't listen to the signal. He's more watching what the guy is doing, because if he lifts up his head or lifts up his hand, it's a sit no matter what he says. We can try it out. He can just do that. Or he points downward and bends over, then the dog's gonna do it down. Not because he is told or he hears the audible of the word being connected to a certain behavior. Another thing on the same subject is the addressing the dog by his name. The dog is not a human being. If you address your dog before you demand a sit, a down, a recall, a place, whatever, everything starts sounding the same. Rex this, Rex that, Rex the other. The first syllable of a word, we know, is the most important for a dog. So if you put the name of the dog in front of every demand that you have, everything starts sounding the same. And the dog doesn't need to be addressed. He can look straight forward. He can look at another dog. If he's trained right, he cannot say, oh, I didn't hear you say down. Well, it's just because he has been trained to respond to a word or to body language only if he is engaged. Means that he already pays attention. What's that worth? Like, I want the dog to sit when he's not looking at me. I want the dog to down when he's gonna shoot across the street just about, and he's not looking at me. So train to where the dog hears the clear signal, like red or green. There's no guessing. So you say down and not Rex down, Rex sit. You say down, very clear, very magnificent. And there's only one response that we want to train for when he hears that word. It's as simple as that. Okay? So you take care for now and digest what I just said. Be clear. It can't be that we think like humans. You know probably what I'm talking about whether I say crate or I say kennel. You see the object, same thing. Different word. The dog is either trained. Crate means go in the crate, or kennel means go in the kennel or in the crate. Same object, but different signals. So train for one signal, concentrate, and be very clear of what you want. Especially if you are about to negatively reinforce. Like make the dog do what you were asking him to do. Then it's getting mildly dangerous if the signals are not very clear. It can't be Rex, come here, Rex over here, god damn it, Rex come. Well, that's a book worth of signals, and it's not a signal, it's wishy-washy. It's either Rex and he's taught to come here when he hears his name, or here, or come, or maybe Rex come, or Rex here. But that's about it. Don't talk like a book. It can't be a signal, and it would be totally unfair to really jerk on the dog, hit the collar, whatever you want to do to reinforce the command if the command for number one is not properly trained, and number two, it's not totally clear. All right. See you on my next drive.